Hey, what's guys? Welcome to my channel, and yeah, so let's talk about the news. Let's talk about what's happening today, or overall, what's happening this week. But yeah, BOOGIE was on Twitter and made a dumbass post. He said, "Hot take: video games are supposed to be fun, not lectures about why being a white man is bad." So yeah, everybody beat his ass, rightfully so. Calling him a dumbass and shit. But yeah, after this, he posted, "Jesus Christ, is it really that easy to upset that beehive? Me, I am a white man and I like video games. The internet." And then the post of, I guess, this SJW, So yeah, I like how everybody pointed out, what are we, in 2016? The fuck? Like, this is like a Gamergate type of post. But yeah, I don't know where he gets... Man, it's really hard being a white guy, Like, we get these movies saying that we're evil and shit. We're not evil. People that think this way are self-conscious and aware that white people are going to be outnumbered. There's going to be way more people of color than white people. And that bothers them heavily. You know where he's probably getting these ideas? Oh man, why are they telling me I'm evil? That's because he's probably hearing a lot of accurate history about how racism in America really happened. Or he's seeing less white people in leading roles. And that bothers him. Instead of looking at history and how racism in America happened, instead of looking at that as, man, I hope, you know what, I'm going to learn this and hopefully we won't do this again. Or, oh man, that was really bad what one group of people did to other groups of people. Or look at diversity and say, wow, it's really good to see more groups of people being represented. Nah. Instead, he's saying, why does this make me mad? Why are they trying to make me feel bad for being white? It's like, bro, you are dumb as shit. Just because your skin color happens to do something fucked up, that doesn't mean it's saying white people are evil. Every group of people has done some fucked up shit. No one is saying that group of people that ran that empire is racist forever. No one is saying that. It's just you are uncomfortable of acknowledging what America did to its own people. And also afraid to acknowledge what group of people that ran America and was doing those things. This reminded me of a TikTok video where this guy was saying like, oh, Haiti right now is being run by cannibal gangs. And this reminded me of when Haiti was killing all their white people. It's like, what? So this guy was describing the Haitian Revolution. The Haitians were slaves, and they were killing their slave masters. And you know what? They happened to be all white. You see how this was framed to seem like, oh, Haiti is just a racist country, they hate white people? No, they were slaves that didn't have rights, and they were killing their oppressors. And guess what? Their oppressors still didn't forgive them after freeing themselves. And that's why Haiti is so fucked right now. France wants Haiti to pay all the damage they did for freeing themselves. And where is America? America loves to say we're the police of the world. We love to spread democracy. Yet, when Haiti fought for themselves for freedom, America was nowhere to say, hey, France, you need to shut the fuck up. You need to apologize to them. All right, so that was a little bit of a tangent. I went off rails. But yeah, going back to BOOGIE. So yeah, guy doesn't like history because, oh, they're making me feel bad. Or what about, what's happening right now? BOOGIE, he was talking about gaming. So let's talk about gaming. So where in video games are they saying white men are bad? I've been following a lot of, like, these right-wing type of channels, and a lot of them complain about representation. Oh, there's more people of color and more women empowerment, more trans and gay people in entertainment. The things I watch and the things I play, ew. So I have a good feeling he's talking about that, representation in video games and movies. The closest thing I could think about what he was talking about, like, oh, white men are seen as bad in video games and movies, is women empowerment. A lot of anti-SJW channels talk about how, oh, women empowerment, it's cringe. Oh, they're making them Mary Sues and stuff. Maybe some characters are Mary Sues. But making female characters non-dependent to men is fine. I don't see the problem. Like, a lot of these people want all these women to be dependent on men. They don't like to see women being empowered because competent women are a threat to dumb men. And dumb men tend to be the most threatening people. they tend to be either racist and sexist. So when these dumb men see these women being empowered and pointing out patriarchy, pointing out that, this system women are under is pretty fucked. These dumb men see it as, oh, they think they're better than me? Oh, they're telling me I should be put in a second class like women were, and women to be the dominant sex like men? No! They're saying they should be treated equally. Examples like the Barbie movie, you know? What if we live in a world where women were the dominant sex and men were treated like women? The movie isn't saying women should be on top and men should be in the bottom. It's showing the roles reverse to make it visible that, oh, this is unequal. Now, in video games, I can't think of any game that is saying white men are evil. The movies I understand, but like video games, I can't think of any games that say that. The only thing I know about video games that, right-leaning people are mad at is the women in these video games don't look sexy enough to jack off to. That's all I know. And that's not saying white men are bad. So yeah, Boogie's just dumb as shit. He just did this for attention. And yeah, if you guys are a part of this group, yeah, seek for help. Because at the end of the day, it's an unhealthy ideology. You get mad for no reason. You get mad at reality. So yeah, just stop. So Stone Toss has been doxxed. So not going to talk too much about a lot of stuff, specifically, I'm not going to show his face because, that's still considered doxing. You could probably find that in the internet. And also, there's probably going to be better channels that do it better exposing who this guy is, There's one specific thing that I really want to talk about, and that is this guy is a Latino. Now, if you guys seen his face, he's pretty white passing. But for a Nazi, for a racist, he's too brown. He's too ethnic. Like, bro, the way he makes these comics, yeah, sure, they're pretty funny, but 90% of your jokes can't just be about transphobia, racism, or sexism. He's like one of those guys saying, oh, sorry for being edgy, but it's like, bro, you called this black guy an N-word 20 times, and every time you say it, you pause to check if he's laughing. Then continue to do it again. Listen, I need you to leave my house. It's all self-hate. He is trying so hard to be extra, to be like, oh, see guys, I'm a part of the team, because he knows that he's not. And probably will never. Now, why would he follow this ideology, knowing that they don't like him? Or probably soon won't like him because, fascists like to, say, oh no, you're a part of the team, knowing that, yeah, he's a part of the team for a little while until there's no one else to hate. There's probably a lot of reasons, but I'm just too lazy to point it out right now. So, yeah, Stone Toss is Puerto Rican. All right, so, TikTok. They passed a bill to potentially ban it. Now, there is a way they could still exist, and that is if they sell it off to an American company. Now, I already made a short about this. It already told how I felt, but I kind of want to talk about the comment sections, and that is, well, TikTok is a Chinese spying app. Here's the thing. Other companies do the same, and they sell it to other foreign companies or foreign states, and no one cares. Facebook does it, Snapchat does it, Twitter does it, Instagram does it, every American social media does it. But for some reason, TikTok, we gotta ban it. Or, they could just sell it off to another company. So yeah, the problem is that TikTok is selling their data to Chinese companies. It's TikTok creators making content that are against the status quo, that are against what the state is for. And America can't control TikTok because it's foreign owned, especially right now with what's happening to Palestine. It's pretty pro-Palestine in TikTok, and America doesn't like that. Even the ADL points out, yeah, TikTok's a threat. There isn't a right and left problem. There is a young and old generation problem. Now, a lot of people like to point out, well, you can find these, videos or, information in the internet. But the thing is that, all right, sure, there is, you can find information about what's happening in Palestine. Would you rather read an article, or would you rather watch a person that read for you and are pointing and highlighting the important parts? Of course. Now, the most effective part about TikTok comparing to a lot of these other social media sites is that it's short form, and they're not willing to censor you. Now, with YouTube, yes, you can make videos about Palestine, but they will, not promote you. You're really gonna have to search that information. Now, if you don't, the first things you're gonna see is a lot of like these big corporation media, sites that give you the most filtered and most neutral side. And I don't mean like neutral as in, oh, they try to keep it centered, like, oh, they try to be non-biased. No. They're trying to make it seem like both sides are equal, when in reality, one has power over the other. One chooses the way the Palestinians live, and one is fighting for it. Now, the thing about, TikTok is bad for children. Every social media site is bad for children. Every social media site has done research on how bad they are, and they know that they are bad for children. The younger they are, the more attached as they grow to the site, and also the more they'll come back. If we have pushed more regulation to make these sites more safer for children, and also make rules for spreading misinformation, then this wouldn't have all happened. What TikTok is doing, the government isn't saying what TikTok's doing is illegal. They're saying, we don't like that TikTok is doing this. If we had regulation saying that you're not supposed to do this, then yeah, what TikTok is doing is illegal, and banning it would be justified. But no, it's not illegal. Everyone can do this, and everyone has done this, especially the American sites. They're the ones that are selling data to other companies, other foreign companies, or even other foreign states. They're exploiting the children, allowing misinformation spread in their social media sites, and dividing this country. But because they're Americans, and because they can control the news, they're fine with it. And also, these companies do pay these politicians to, keep regulation, very loose, But when a foreign company does the same thing as an American company does, now that scares the government for some reason. Now, you see, America is fine with American companies ruining American lives, but when a foreign company does it, we're being spied by foreign countries. Yeah. So with all these comments I got, I'm just like, yeah, I do agree with you that TikTok isn't safe, that TikTok is selling data, that TikTok, potentially might ruin this country. Every other site is doing the same thing. If you're not pushing for regulation to force all these companies to make it safer, to stop spreading misinformation, then what's the point? I mean, if TikTok gets banned, the kids or the people that were using TikTok will just find another site or go to TikTok's competitors, and they will get bigger from it. And guess what? Nothing will change. If these are American sites, yeah, nothing will change. People are still going to spread misinformation. Kids are still going to be unsafe and still be exploited on these sites. And extreme ideologies will continue to flourish and divide the country. Now, if TikTok is banned, then they'll just go and find existing sites that were competing to TikTok, and they'll get bigger. And still, nothing will change if they're American sites, But yeah, that's all I gotta say about TikTok, and that's all I gotta say overall. In the beginning, I was like, let's talk about the news. But then, as I go even further, I was like, I can't. This video is more political than just talking about, some wacky news I was about to talk about. I was talking about, a Boogie being, just a dumbass. Talking about a Nazi that's being exposed in docs. TikTok, getting banned, and then after that, what? I was gonna talk about. Let's talk about the Among Us cast. No. That's all I gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on TikTok and Twitter so you can keep up to date with all my videos. And, yeah. Bye.